If you've been enjoying my brand of entertainment, please, by all means, do all this cool stuff. It helps my channel grow. Thank you. Okay, people, so let's start by taking a look at the front of her box. I've already opened her up and taken a look at her. I've had her for a while. Here's the side of the box. The artistry is just really, really good. I'm loving it. And here is the actual toy on the back. So let's take a look at the figure, shall we? And here she is in all her glory, Airazor. I haven't owned an Airazor since Gen 1 Beast Wars. Can't remember what exactly I did with my Gen 1 Airazor from Beast Wars Cheesecake. But I will say I believe I misplaced it. Cheesecake took it. But that's neither here nor there. Cheesecake took it from me. So, taking a look at this Airazor. We got her perched up on her little perch, and she looks really nice. I do like the detailing in this figure. It is really good. It leaves a lot of kibble, all of this in here, but it still does look nice. It transforms a lot better than the G1 version, in my opinion anyway. But let's get her down off her perch and take a look at her. So here we are, Airazor from the Kingdom line, and she looks pretty good. Her wings have so much articulation in it. I couldn't tell you. I would have to probably look that up to find out exactly how much articulation Airazor has in it. Now you'll probably notice I have the shoulder pads out, but that's only because when I have the wings down like this, I just like how it looks better than this. You see more kibble. It just doesn't look very nice. That's how it's supposed to be, but it just doesn't look very nice like that. So her articulation is just so much, I couldn't even go over it. But pretty much anywhere you see a gap on this figure is a point of articulation. Everywhere you see a gap, everywhere you see something that looks like it might move, it does move. Her beak opens and closes. I don't know what I did with it. Yeah, there it is. Her beak does open and close. Closing it now. I cannot get it back open unless I stick something in there. There we go. A little blurry for some reason. Let's move out the camera. Why am I so blurry? There we go. The paint app in the face is really nice in the bird mode. Like, if you was to compare this to an actual animal, it kind of looks like those little brown sparrows that be all about New York City. It really does. If you was to look at, if this was all painted one color of this brown, and you saw this toy sitting in a tree, you would swear it was one of those little sparrows. But yeah, I do like the way it looks. The kibble is a bit on the not so desirable side, but it looks nice. It has plenty of articulation. It has a place to hold its blasters, missiles, whatever they are, however you play is entirely up to you. But it looks really nice. I don't know what I did with the instructions, so I had to transform it just based on what I see moves. So right here, right now, you probably want to see me transform this, which is exactly what I'll do. If I can remember how to reverse engineer what I did to get her into bird mode, because this wing seems a little loose. I don't know what I'll do about that. So I'll just see if I can reverse engineer what I did. There we go. There's that. There's that. Let's see. Does that? Yes, it does pop up. Pull the arms out. Now here's the tricky part, because there was some hinges in here. See these little yellow hinges in here? Those were really hard for me to move when I was transforming it. I had so much trouble the first time. There you go. I think I got it. Not even sure if I'm even doing this correctly. Yeah, there we go. Jeez Louise, everything is so taut. Gotta spin the waist, spin those, spin these as well. I think I got, oh man, you see, therein lies. Now see, I did something and I don't even remember what the heck I did. Because now the waist isn't where it should be. Yeah, I messed up somewhere. I just don't remember where. Is it supposed to go like that? Yes, it is. It is supposed to go like that. Just... ah, got it. There we go. And here she is in alt mode. Let's get her into a really cool pose. She is a cool figure. She was one of my best figures. Center her. Now that took forever to do. That's only because I lost the instructions. I've had this figure for a while. I haven't really played with her, which is why I didn't know how to transform her instantly. But her accessories are these two blasters, or missiles, however you want to play. When she's in bird mode, they could be missile feathers, feather missiles. When she's in bot mode, they can be either wrist blasters, like so. They can be wrist blasters, or they can just be regular hold in the hand blasters. It's entirely up to you on how you want to play with this figure. There we go. Air Razor in all her glory. Her articulation while in bot mode is really cool, actually. She has a ball joint at the feet, which allows for that much movement, forward, backwards, not much of a tilt. She has a hinge in her shin, but that's only for bird mode. She has a thigh swivel. Now, her thigh swivel was designed to aid in bird mode transformation, but while in bot mode, you can get some really dynamic poses. If I could get her to stand. Get some really dynamic poses because of this thigh swivel. She has a ball joint and a hinge. No, it's just a hinge, excuse me. It's a hinge with a swivel at the hip. No drop down. I don't think there's ever been any drop down. She has waist swivel. She has no ab crunch or anything like that. The best you'll get is this. Doing that. Moving the legs. So that's the best you'll get. Which isn't bad. In fact, looking at just that, it's already pretty great. Then she has a, it's not a ball joint, but it's the same joint. A hinge with a swivel at the shoulder. allows for full 360 rotation. She has a bicep swivel and a hinge at the elbow, allowing for a 90-degree bend. She also has a excuse me, a hinge at the wrist, which allows you to do that, but that's only for really bird transformation. She has a swivel at the head, allowing her to look up. Not far at all, actually. Let's get her looking. Yeah, she looks down that much, up that much. And then these wings, as I stated, there's so many different points of articulation. Just look for yourself, because I can't even really. It's just so many different points. So many points. But I am glad I got her. I'm very happy I picked her up. She is a good figure for the continuation of my Kingdom line. To do a quick comparison, let's get her out here. Let's stand her next to Black Arachnia. Let's stand Black Arachnia completely straight up so we can get a really good height view. Also, let's grab from this line the Rat Trap, which is the smallest character that I own. There's that. I'm gonna also grab that T-Rex Megatron. Let's just get him right back here. And this is how it adds up. This is how it compares. Let's move her a little bit forward just so you can see that they're approximately the same height. I think Airazor might be a tad bigger. Just a tad. Barely noticeable. But there you have it. That is Airazor overview. Not so much a review, but an overview of her. And yeah. Just, you know what? Let me just toss in a G.I. Joe real quick. Here's another flying character from the 3 3/4 inch G.I. Joes. Just so you can see how it compares. Nemesis Enforcer, I love that guy. I don't care what anybody says about the Cobra Law series. I thought it was fun. I thought it was entertaining. And that is essentially what they set out to do. So there you have it. Overview of Airazor. Thank you for watching. Love, luck, and lollipops, folks.